Hello, hi. Hi, lovely people. So, stage 24 of our ReConnect yoga series, all about reconnecting to our bodies and really loving and trusting our body. So, yeah, and ourselves. So, we mustn't forget about just the whole ourself, our whole being, including our body and our thoughts, our emotions, and just our whole self, just really loving and accepting ourselves. I hope you can hear me okay. That's always absolute priority for yoga. And I just need to close something here so it's not annoying. Okay, hello, Kathy. It's great to have you here. Fantastic. So I suppose we better just start. That's always a good thing. And we'll just see who pops up along the way. Hi, Jim. Yeah, it's really nice to have returning people. And it's great to know. It's really lovely when I'm doing a yoga session to have an idea of who's here, but it's also just whoever comes. And this is for all you really lovely people who join afterwards as well. So getting some really nice messages about that. And obviously Casey is going the whole hog, which is so good. Well done, Casey. It's really, really good to hear read your comments and stuff. Okay, so let us begin. Okay, so making yourself nice and comfortable in a seated position of any kind. And start to bring your awareness to your body. So how is your body sitting? Feeling the points of contact that your body has with the mat. Noticing the feeling of the ground, your mat, the earth, and whatever area of your body it's making contact with. So what does it feel like? Is it cold, warm, soft or hard? And begin to really notice your breath. So as you breathe in, see how your body responds. So it might be that you naturally feel a softening around your head and neck as you exhale. And how is your body responding to the inhale? You might notice that you wish to bring in a little bit of gentle movement, or it might be that you're just sitting quite still and really just bring your awareness to the breath. And how is your upper body? How is your body when you breathe in? Is there an expansion around your belly, around the rib cage, around the chest? Just notice where you're breathing. As you exhale, a softening, a gentle contraction back towards the spine. And you can start to bring in a little bit more of a purposeful breath here. So as you breathe out, really feeling the expansion, not just around your belly, but also rib cage and chest. Remember to soften your shoulders and your face as you breathe. And as you breathe out, maybe just begin to draw in, or the area that you can naturally draw in easiest, of course, because the muscles, is your abdomen. So just beginning to draw in the abdominal area, engaging your core as you exhale. And then placing your hands, or one hand on the heart, one hand on that area, the belly, where you're that you're breathing into, most noticeably. I love and trust my body. I love and trust my body. I love and trust myself. I love and trust myself. You can gently release the hands down. And we'll start by moving over to turning to one side in the twist. And then to the other side as you exhale. Inhale forward and exhale over. Inhale forward and exhale over. So just taking gentle twist, just moving the hands up and down the legs. Exhaling. And then inhale back to center, coming to stillness. And we'll move the head from side to side. So now we're just twisting the head. Inhale forward. Exhale to the side. Lovely. And then back to center. That's great. We'll gently drop the ear to the side, softening your shoulders. And then inhale up and then exhale to the other side. One more time each side. It's lovely. Then inhaling up and dropping the chin down to the chest. Inhale up and then gently back, but just being really careful of the low back of the neck. Doesn't feel right to me to go all the way back. Just check in with you. Inhale up and then exhale down. Inhale up and then head back to center. And that's lovely. Start to roll the shoulders. You're going to start with rolling, and then you could begin to make circles on your knees and make them wider and wider, so that you're bringing in the rest of your back as well as your shoulders. So you're coming down and really emphasizing the stretch. And then moving in the other direction. You could, the other direction opens up the chest. Opening up, moving back. Lovely. Taking big circles with your hands. That's great. And then keep coming to stillness and just moving gently from side to side. So we're just breathing into this snaking of the spine. And then slowly, gently coming forward, just moving from side to side. That's lovely. And begin to bring yourself forward. And it might be that you are quite low down, it might be further up, wherever it is. And just having a moment here, resting, whatever position you're in, whether you're up or further down. And then slowly bring yourself back up, releasing the legs, rocking from side to side. Lovely. Back to center, and then changing the cross of your legs. And then coming up, and then snaking down, bring yourself forward. Inhale, lengthening, and then exhale, softening. You might be down or here. And wherever it is, it doesn't really matter. It's more about the stretch of the lower back and around your hips. And about the breath, of course. The breath is almost, I'd say, a significant part of our practice. And then slowly bring yourself back up, stretching out the legs. And we'll come up and down in the forward fold. Lovely. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And just one more time. Exhale, forward. And slowly bring yourself back up, just taking some circles with the feet. One way than the other, and then pointing and flexing. Get a little bit of movement in the feet, ankles. That's great. And then we will come on to all fours. The knees below the hips and the hands below your shoulders. And then gently moving your body any way that feels right for you. Taking gentle movements. And just snaking the spine or whatever it is you want to do. Just moving in your Majariasana cat. And placing your hands a little bit forward. And we're just going to drop. Inhale up. And then exhale back. Inhale up. And then exhale back. And moving yourself back up into tabletop position, placing the hands forward, and we'll ease down into puppy pose. So we're stretching out in the back, bend another different higher up in the back. Taking a few breaths here. And gently bring yourself back up so that the hands are a little bit further forward. Turn the toes round. Engaging your core, and we'll come up into a hover, so your knees are hovering off the mat. Really engaging here. And then exhale back. Downward dog. And then walking out your dog. One heel at a time. Taking a breath in, lower down, upward cat, and then down into child. We'll take our side stretch. So we're going to walk the hands over to the left side, stretching out the right side. And then gently coming back to center. And then over to the right side, stretching out the left side. And back to center. That's lovely. And coming up onto all fours. Again, turning your toes around, easing back into downward dog. Then moving the feet to the edge of the mat in a wide down dog. And the hands to the edge of the mat at the front. Stretching here. Nice wide arms and legs. And then we'll start to move the hands back to the feet and just hang here in this wide leg Uttanasana. Lovely. And slowly bending the knees, we'll begin to bring ourselves up into standing. It's getting annoying now, isn't it? And then having your feet, so your feet nice and wide. I'll turn this way so you can see. We'll just loosen around your hips and take some swinging and twisting while we're here in this wider leg position. Bobbing the knees. Nice. Steady deep breaths. Lovely. And then slowing down, reducing the movement. And coming to stillness. Just notice I was wearing my glasses. Pop them Okay, so standing here still, so you're probably at the back of your mat, I imagine, and we'll move from well, you could have your hands on your hips or down by your side. We're moving the pelvis around, so inhale forward, exhaling back. Lovely. And then forward and the other way. Wonderful. Keeping this movement flowing with the breath. And then back to center, spiraling inwards. Moving to the waist. So you can drop your hands down, but we're going to be moving from the waist. So dropping down into the forward bend, and then inhale around and exhale down. Lovely. And coming down and then moving the other way. So really hanging from the waist, from up here, between your pelvis and your rib cage. And just hanging down, bringing yourself back up. That's lovely. Okay, so we can close the legs so that they're hip width now, so they're not so wide. So about this wide. And then we're going to inhale up, really engaging your core here, pelvic floor. Inhale up and exhale down, releasing. Inhale up. As you exhale, you're really lifting the core so it's supporting your lower back. And you can go really slow if you need to. You don't need to go this fast. Being careful of your lower back, careful of your knees, whatever whatever it is you know you need to be careful about. Just looking after yourself. Giving your body a bit of love through more vigorous movement. Inhale up, stretching up, and then coming into Utkatasana, the chair. It's really engaging your core, tucking your pelvis, lifting up your arms. And then gently bringing the hands up, stretching up, and then we'll come down again. So it might be you can come lower. Remember to tuck your pelvis. And gently moving back up. Hands down to heart. That's perfect. And you could always release your hands down if you need a break. Then bring them back to the heart. We're going to come into chair. And actually, sometimes it's easier. Oh, I'm so sorry about this. It's not a good idea to start something like this in January when you've had a cold, and I'm obviously have trouble getting rid of my congestion. Okay, so bending the knees with the knees together, hands at the heart, and then we're going to turn over to one side with hands at the heart. So hopefully this is okay for you. You're in chair and you're turning over to one side. So you're going to the left side. Let's do it together. So you're moving to the left side. Your right knee will sit a bit further in front. Will naturally, and also lift up your toes and soften them down. And then if you want to, you can open up. Now, if this is all a bit too much, you definitely can opt out of this and just do your own little twist standing up, because that will be fine. You don't have to get into this whole nonsense. And then gently bring yourself back up, looking after your back. So the feet together, hands at the heart, bending the knees, and we're going to move down to the other side. So to the right side, and then the left knee will be slightly coming in the front. The knees together, nice and strong. Over to the side. In prayer. And if you want to, you can open up, lift the top arm, stretching up. And then lower arm, levering in the twist. If your feet are getting tight onto the mat, just lift them up and then soften them down. And hands back to the heart. And then gently coming back up as you come round again. So hopefully that was okay for you. And then we'll just gently move the hips in a bit of a figure of 8. And then the other direction. Lovely. Okay. So let's bring the legs apart. So for Pasarita Padottanasana, bring the hands at your hip creases, so a bit lower actually than up here. So hip creases, taking a breath in. This is where blocks can be handy because we're going to come forward, so you can put your hands on blocks if you need to. Taking a breath in, lifting pelvic floor. Exhale, fold forward, bending the knees slightly, and then you can start to straighten the knees as you come down. And exhale, really just breathing into the stretch up the legs. Lovely. Taking a breath in, bending the knees, and exhale, coming up, really engaging your core. Bring yourself back up. Fantastic. So now we're going to open up the arms, clasp behind, open up the chest, and exhale. Fold forward, stretching out the shoulders. So the fingers are together, and then the palms are apart. That's how I practice this mostly. So it's a bit of a rotator cuff stretch. And if you want to, for more of an arm stretch and through the front of your shoulders, you can clasp the palms together. Slightly different. Then gently bringing the hands down to the sacrum, then round to your hip creases, and then coming up. There we go. Lovely. That's nice. Okay, so let's bring the feet so that they're a bit more than shoulder width apart, and then slowly come down into wide hip opener in a squat. So hands at your heart. Just taking a little bit of time in the squat. Remember, you can put books or blocks underneath your heels. And then slowly we'll bring ourselves down. And from here, let's come down. Fed up for this. And then actually, before we come down, I want to come into Janu Shishasana. So we've got the right leg straight and then the left leg bent, the knee is out, the foot is in at the inner thigh, the right inner thigh. So taking a breath in and a breath out. That's lovely. Okay, we're going to come into the side stretch. So turning to face the knee, the bent knee this time, taking a breath in and then lowering down, finding your place near your foot or on your ankle, and then lifting the left arm up, coming into the side stretch, and then taking some circles with your arm. That's lovely. And then stretching, taking a moment with the stretch. And then slowly, let's bring ourselves back up, looking at your big toe. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, softening into this forward fold. A deep, full breath. And it might be that you're holding your foot, whatever it is. It might be your ankle, thigh. Drishti is at the big toe. And then slowly bring yourself back up on the exhale and turning into a twist. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, soften. Lovely. And gently exhaling back to center and then over to the left. So you're placing your left hand down. And now here we are coming up into stargazer. So you're coming onto your left knee and then straightening your right leg. Really stretch through the whole of the right side of your body. One more breath and then gently bring yourself down. Lovely. And we'll change sides. So we have a straight left leg and then the right leg is bent, coming into the side stretch. So turning to the right knee and just taking a breath. And slowly moving down your hand down wherever it will go, down the straight leg. Lifting the right arm up. Coming into the side stretch here. And then taking circles. That's lovely. And then into the side stretch over like a C, a crescent. And gently exhaling down. Inhale up, looking at your big toe. Exhale, fold forward. And finding your place, wherever that is. Thigh, shin, ankle, foot, strap, whatever it is. And then slowly bringing yourself back up again. Placing, inhale, lengthen, and then I forgot about the twist. And exhale into the twist. Breath in and then breath out. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale over to the side, placing the right hand down and then left, the right knee is down. I've moved my leg. That's because I was facing forward, but you're probably fine. And then gently coming up into stargazer, stretching through the side of the body, right from your toes up to your fingertips, feeling that stretch. One more breath, and then gently lowering down. Perfect. Lovely. I love stargazer. So making your way down onto your backs. And you can make yourself nice and warm now if you like. Otherwise, just lie down in semi-supine. Nice and comfortable. So your feet are on the sorry about this, my goodness. It's particularly bad today. So your feet are on the edges of the mat. Hands down by the side. And we'll just do our little rock from side to side. Keeping it simple. Just one way, then the other. Lovely. And coming back up to center, placing your feet in line with each other, so hip width apart, and then gently one knee, then the other into the chest, and just rock from side to side. Placing your hands on your knees, and we're going to circle the knees out and then together. And other direction. Out and then together. And bringing them in, stretching the legs up, pointing and flexing your feet. And then placing the left foot down, and then the right foot can just be you can just draw it into the chest. Lifting up the right leg, making a little bit of a stretch, circling your foot. And then placing the right ankle on the left quad area. The right hand's going through, the left one's going to clasp behind. And we're taking our leg cradle, glute stretch on the right side. You just might want to rock from side to side. You can also be still and just draw the legs in as you exhale. Otherwise, you could rock from side to side. And if you go over to the left, it can make the stretch a little bit stronger. Whatever feels good for your body now. So just looking after our bodies, looking after ourselves. And placing the legs down and just rock from side to side. Coming up to center. We'll draw the left knee in, exhaling in towards your chest, your armpit. And then the left leg coming up, taking some circles with your foot. One way, then the other. Now we're going to come into the leg cradle on this side. Left ankle, right quad, left hand behind, clasping behind the left hand through, rather, clasping behind the thigh. And just breathe the legs in towards you. You can rock from side to side or take circles. You'll feel when it's a stronger stretch or what feels good for you. What feels good for your body. And gently lowering the legs down and just rock from side to side. Oh, that's great. Okay, so we'll come into happy baby. And then lower down into Shavasana. Hands by the side. And really feeling your body held and supported here in this final relaxation, making sure you're comfortable. Making sure you're warm. Just feeling the weight of your body. And sensing the top of your body resting, or the front of your body resting on the back of your body. Noticing the stillness of your body. And the temperature of the room. The feeling of the air on your skin. Really inviting yourself to relax. So all the muscles. All your inner connective tissues. Sensing a relaxation right into your bones. And placing one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. I love and trust my body. I love and trust my body. I love and trust myself. I love and trust myself. And then slowly taking a full body stretch. Moving over onto your side. Then begin to bring yourself back up into a seated position. And taking a few steady, even breaths here in whatever position you're in. And hands at the heart. Namaste. And thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. Lovely to have you. That's great. Thanks, Kathy. Bye. Yeah, sorry you witnessed my frustration with my congestion. I'm just like, it's got to stop. It's going to be a lot of editing if I ever get around to doing that. So yeah, hopefully this works for you today. And we have 2 days left. So Thursday and Friday. And I hope you're able to join or watch later, use it later. And this will be as a resource on my channel for indefinitely until YouTube implodes or something. So see you again soon, and yeah, just subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And all the rest, all the other stuff. Lots of love. Bye.